Hi, today I wanted to come back with a video on how to cleanse your sacred space. What is a sacred space? To, it'll be different for everyone. So for me, it's my space that I meditate in. It's my space that, all my energy has sort of gone into. So I'm going to kind of share that with you today. Um, I have it's basically crystals, um, just different types of crystals. I have my oracle cards, my tarot cards, um, along with crystals to cleanse them between uses and things like that. And I have all kinds of crystals here to just help me with whatever it is that I want to focus on. Lately, I've been focused on love, just on love and the earth. So, um, really, I've been using my rose quartz along with a little charm or something of the earth. It doesn't matter what you use, as if you put your intention in it and you say, um, for this represents the earth. This represents Mother Nature. This represents Gaia. This represents, our planet. So this little thing is really, really important to me. And I've made it sacred. You can make anything sacred by putting your intention in it. So, of course, um, rose quartz is all about love, all about compassion. So I kind of sometimes I will just hold them both in each a hand and meditate just on love, going out to the entire world, um, that kind of thing. Um, so having your own sacred space is really important. So other things that I have, like I love the ocean, obviously, like you can see, even if you don't know me, that I have a thing with the ocean. So I have um, seashells and things like that that I've collected from the ocean. I also have my pendulum, which is super important to me and super sacred to me. It's a clear quartz. This thing is it's my baby. This thing, maybe I'll make a video on what exactly a pendulum is one day. But for now, um, this is kind of like gonna be like what I do in the morning to cleanse my space, to cleanse my aura, my energy body, and to cleanse just the entire space. So let's get started. So fire is very important to me for some reason. Have to have candles. Have to have real, natural light a lot. So I'm gonna light my candle. This is just like a Target candle. Jeez, how beautiful that flame is. I will just stare into the flame someday. I'll just stare into the flame, and that really puts me into the present moment. When you're just focused on one thing specifically, like a flame, um, it's really cool. And the way that it moves and flickers and things will tell you a lot. Also, maybe I'll make a video on that another day too. So got my candle lit. I'm gonna use a sage with dragon's blood. Not really good. There we go. So, and then I would just cleanse myself. Typically, I will go in a spiral looking action because that's how our energy does. So I will go from the bottom, from my root chakra, um, all the way up, kind of pulling up the energy and cleansing around and around and around, all the way to my crown. So that's that. And then normally I'm focused a little bit more, and you can literally feel you can feel the energy lighten up. You can feel everything open up, which is the goal for this, for me anyway. So that's done. So I'll put it in this little glass jar so that it can go out by itself. I'll meditate for about 20 minutes, not necessarily on anything, on just listening and feeling and just kind of being in my body and being out of my body all at the same time. Because it's all about where you place your awareness. Kundalini energy is what comes from the base of your spine. It's your root chakra. It's all the chakras. So it's from your root, and then it goes to the sacral, and then to the solar plexus, and then the heart, and the throat, and the third eye, and the crown. Is up there. So, um, what I do is I want that energy from the bottom, from my root, from where your tailbone ends, is like your root chakra. So I want all the energy to go from the bottom all the way up to the crown of my head and out. So you're going to get present. Doesn't really matter what you do with your hands at this point. You're just going to be present. Take some deep breaths. Now, these deep breaths are coming from my root, and I'm going to focus my energy on the root as I breathe. Continue to focus it all the way up. Okay, so I'm going to move that energy and feel it go all the way up. And when I get to here, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it for a little while. So once the breath has gone all the way to the top, then you want to so that's like that's like the end of your breath. So you want to expand your breath by just breathing a little bit more through your mouth. Okay, so it looks like this. So it looks like this. And then you're going to hold it. Now, after you do that, your body will start kind of almost like shaking a little bit, but not like a major thing or anything. You can just feel the energy. It's just energy. Your body's kind of like, ooh, So you can do that several times. You don't have to do that at the end. That kind of makes you feel a little bit dizzy, but that's what works. That's what expands you. You want to expand. You want to expand every part of you. You want to expand your heart. That's where, to me, that's where your money is. Like that's where your abundance is your heart. If your heart is closed, you're not going to have much of anything really that is of value to you and what's valuable to you. So you want to expand your heart. You want to expand your mind. And our mind, we don't use a whole lot of our mind. We haven't been taught to use a lot of our mind. There's so much more to use in here, in this space, right? So I'm going to do this a few more times and just kind of let you watch. And that is really what I do as my morning meditation. Okay, so Another way that you can make this work a little bit better, that I forgot to mention, is to, as you're doing it, and as you're focusing just on your spine, just going up your spine, as you're doing that, you sort of tense it. You sort of engage not all your muscles, but the muscles around each energy center. You sort of engage them, and it pushes the energy up. If you've never watched like Joe Dispenza's videos, he goes into all this so well, and he knows all the technical stuff and all that. I just know that it works, and I just know that I like it, and it has expanded me in many ways. So so I'm gonna do it like that a couple times, just so you can kind of. I'm not sure. I think I do it anyway, even though I didn't say it, because I'm just kind of used to it. But so I'll do it a couple more times with emphasis um, on those muscles around each energy center as I go up, and then hold it. Okay. Now the reason why I did the thing with my neck is, I mean, because your third chakra is really important. It's important for me right now because I'm trying to speak my truth, um, and you want to make sure that even though your muscles are engaged a little bit, just those ones right there, you don't want to like engage your whole body. Like that's not the point. But from your pelvic, like kind of like Kegel exercises, from there all the way up, you just want to sort of have a really straight spine, and very, and just engage all the way up. It just brings it up. There's many ways to bring it up, but that's just my typical morning routine, and it really just energizes me for the whole day when I actually do this and spend a good amount of time doing this. So I hope that you like this video. If you did, if you like this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Let me know if there's anything that was confusing. Let me know if there's anything more that you want me to expand upon in future videos. And I just want you to know that I love you, and I really want this to be a community of awakened spirits. It doesn't matter what we look like. All that matters is that we're spirit. I mean, yeah, I want to see your soul. I want you to see mine. That's what I want with this community. So I hope you'll join it, and have a great day. Thank you.